Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride.
Hello and welcome to a special Christmas edition of the Public Dominion. Yes, it's that time of year when we put aside our dietary concerns and gather close to our family and friends. Tree trimming, eggnog, and of course Christmas movies and specials. It's a Wonderful Life, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and many more. Of course, connoisseurs of bad cinema have their own selections of Christmas turkeys, and we're going to take a look at an exceptionally bad one today. I'm serious. We're talking music, acting, and production values that make Santa Claus Conquers the Martians look like Miracle on 34th Street. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you A Visit to Santa. Go home, organist, you're drunk. A Visit to Santa and murder! Take those cotton balls out of your mouth, kid.
Here until you and Ann are sleeping. Good night, Ann. Good night, good Mommy and Daddy.
This is in English, right?
Mommy said good night to Daddy for me. All right, I'll tell him good night for both of you.
Once he sobers up.
Mommy, can I have a drink of water? You've had a drink already. Now, children, it's time to go to sleep.
See!
I wonder if Santa ever got our letter.
I understand it was used to find him sane.
Ann. Far up at the North Pole, Santa is reading your letter now.
Reading with rapt attention. I had no idea Santa Claus lived in a furniture showroom. Oh, look, they randomly capitalized letters in their spelling. How precious. Ugh, holiday depression kicking in.
Why not?
You sat there pondering to come to that conclusion?
How Santa lives. I think I'll send for them in my magic helicopter.
What now?
Oh, Toby, come here.
Ah!
What do you want, Santa?
I want you to put on some damn
Take my
pants. What
magic
the
helicopter
hell?
and bring the 2 children here to visit me. Mind you must hurry, for my time is short before I make the long Christmas Eve trip.
Your words are my command, Santa.
And let's just not go into the unfortunate implications of that.
Wake up, wake up.
You lazy good-for-nothing.
Santa sent me here to take you to the North Pole. Hurry up and get dressed and we will fly to Santa.
Bossy little cuss, ain't he?
It's just a short hop in the magic helicopter.
There's totally a magic helicopter,
There it
trust
is.
me.
Santa's castle at the North Pole. Hold tight,
We're gonna crash
kids.
into
We're
that
coming
Christmas
in for a
card.
snowy landing. Before you know it, Dick and Ann are hurried to the castle entrance
Hey, this is just a mall display.
and see the busy elves hurrying to and fro.
Why, just look at all that hustle and bustle. Meanwhile, at Santa's ranch house,
Santa, the others and Ann and Dick.
does the word
Welcome to
rehearsal
Santa.
mean
I'm
anything
very
to you
glad you
people?
came to see. Here, wait a minute.
At least he didn't prance out
Sit
this
on my lap
time.
and let me tell you about Santa what you might not know.
For instance, I got this furniture for half off at the Brick.
The children are amazed.
Just take my word
Here
for
they
it.
are, sitting on Santa's lap, and listening intently as Santa explains that every year, just before Thanksgiving, he starts the merry Yuletide by visiting towns and cities all over the world.
All over the world!
Always ready to please little children, he makes his jolly trip in many different ways.
Mostly
he
he
arrives on
hitchhikes.
riverboats and finds many new friends all along the way. Wherever he goes, he always has
Claus.
loads of fun.
Except for that one Christmas in Dallas.
Oh yes, in many towns, the marching bands turn out and step lively to the Merry Christmas tunes.
Just look how
The
lively
little
it
elves
is.
parade too. Now isn't that nice? They even have a big mailbox to help Santa collect his letters from the boys and girls.
Just to let them see you haul those mailbags to the incinerator.
See that chimney? I'll let you in on a little secret. Santa almost didn't fit in it, and Mrs. Santa Claus has informed him that he must stop eating so much.
Hey, he's hypoglycemic. Lay off him. I'm gonna jump. I mean it.
With all the big new shopping centers opening everywhere, Santa has to use his new rocket to get around.
Wow.
But he still
Smooth
uses his
segue,
reindeer
narrator.
on Christmas Eve. They can get him just anywhere, and he's so proud of them too.
To infinity and beyond.
Since Dick and Ann are visiting him, no trip to Santaland would be complete without a tour of the village toy shop. The good little elves have a miniature town, and in every window have little toy people jumping around.
We're doing half-ass
Here they
rhyme
make
now.
the pencil and the Christmas tree ornaments. In this little store, they make the ribbon, turn out the wreaths, and make your home so bright and cheery. It fills the air with Christmas spirit.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Here are the little girls. Dolls are dressed with fine and fancy stitch.
Did you catch X Factor last night?
And oh yes, baby brother is quite a helper too.
He's having an episode!
Every doll must have a head and also have a body.
Hey, my sister
These
had a
baby
headless,
elves
bodiless doll,
on
and she loved it.
spinning wheels turn out the long, thin bodies, while others paint their saucy faces and put them all together.
It's not a good sign when the performance is more wooden than the toys.
Hard-working elves and Santa too like pies and cakes and cookies. This little store delights in making all those yum-yum goodies.
Ah, the sweet taste of diabetes.
A tour of Santa's Happy Land would not be quite complete
Without a visit to the dispensary.
big toy warehouse.
Where they
Not
cut out the
far from
middleman
the
and pass the
street.
savings on to you.
There's gifts and toys for everyone. It's really a big treat.
Santa's workshop looks suspiciously like a Sears toy department.
There's bears and dogs and cats galore.
And more
There's lions,
pantsless elves. That's
tigers,
just
too.
wrong.
They won't bite and they don't fight, 'cause they're just made for you. Those busy elves are everywhere, and Santa needs them too.
Yeah, at the rate they're going, the
You
sleigh will
wind
be
them
ready
up,
by
you turn them
Easter.
on, those funny little toys, the monkey drums and drums and drums.
While
Never
he steals
does
your
get tired.
soul.
Our old mother bear, she scrubs and rubs. While Junior telephones, he'd rather talk the whole day through than do a lick of work.
Clearly he doesn't know how to make the most of his leisure
For little
time.
girls, a doll is fun to wash, to dress, and spank.
What?
And Santa has a big supply of every kind and type. How Anne enjoy these pretty dolls, and Dick shows no delight.
Come on, can we take one day out of the year to not force gender roles on people?
A kitchen full of household toys will keep the youngster busy. She'll cook and scrub the whole day long, then serve a TV dinner.
Apparently not.
Okay, Wizard, this is ready to be packed.
Oh, good thing that vital bit of dialogue made it into the final cut.
All children like to make some noise, and Santa says it's music.
Well,
A
I
toy
say it's
piano
screaming.
or a drum will give them hours of fun.
And the kids'
The
parents
older
will kill
children
you
like
for buying
to
it.
build, and here's a boat to prove it.
I didn't have the patience for model cars at that age, much less a 20-gun man-o-war.
Time's up, children. How about riding the rocket ship to my toy town?
The mall cop says we gotta be out of here by 9.
For Dick and Ann, their visit's almost over, but Santa saved his pride and joy till last. We'll take his rocket to the Super Toy Town trains.
Take a rocket to the train?
All aboard!
This transit system makes no sense.
Whoosh!
Worst
And
rocket
here
ship
we
effect
are.
ever.
Now, wasn't that fun?
We
Just a
are
few
watching the
steps
same
from the
film,
rocket
right,
to a
narrator?
breathtaking view of Santa's wonderful trains. I wonder if Anne will be as excited as Dick.
Yes, boys like trains and
There's
girls like
trains of
dolls,
all
we get it.
kinds, coming and going, starting and stopping, logging trains, freight trains, streamliners, old-time choo-choos. I'll bet Daddy would enjoy this too.
Oh, careful, buddy. Your narration's starting to show signs of life.
Look at that village. There must be a whole town of toy houses.
Yeah, but half of them are defaulting on their toy mortgages.
Look out, children. Don't let that train run over you.
Yeah, that'd be a shame.
And look, a toy circus with sideshows and a big three-ring circus tent. Did you ever see such a wonderful show?
I tried to go to the toy circus once, but the toy carnies were just too creepy.
Look at that circus parade.
Yeah, we got a jackknife down on the freeway. You might want to stay away from downtown if you can avoid it.
Santa, do these trains ever wreck? They do? Gosh, that's fun.
I'm starting to worry
no
about
wrecks
you,
today.
narrator.
This is loads of fun. We could watch them for hours.
It certainly feels like we have.
Look, a toy coal mine.
Complete with toy canaries and toy black lung.
Do we really have to leave, Santa? It's
Yes,
time to go back
get
home.
out.
We have certainly enjoyed it, but we know that you have to start on your long journey.
I'm so glad you came.
So very glad.
Dickie, always remember, the entire Christmas celebration is to commemorate the birth of Jesus Christ.
We need to shoehorn that in after focusing on materialism for the last 10 minutes.
His goodwill. Hurry home with Toby. Bye.
Alright, time for a margarita.
Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas.
Little did they realize that security had already locked up the department store they were shooting in. Soundtrack by some guy who really wanted to get some use out of his Hammond. Oh, man, that was painful. But the important thing is that we got through it together. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday season. As for me, I think I need a little Yuletide cheer.
So you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty and nice.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.